بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. كلية معمل الكاظم، أقسام الديوانية، قسم اللغة الإنجليزية، المرحلة الثانية، مادة اللغة، تدريس محمد حسين بدر. Today we are going to talk about inflectional affixes. In the last two videos we talked about morphology, we talked about morphemes, types of morphemes, and also we talked about affixes. Today we have inflectional affixes and derivational affixes. So we are going to explain inflectional affixes and derivational affixes. Inflectional in Arabic it means تصريف. Okay, تصريف يعني الإضافات التصريفية. Here we have these 9 points. Okay, only these. We have SP, SPL, plural, noun plural. Okay, noun plural. Dogs. Here SEN, mice. Suffix, infix. See, as a plural, noun plural. And we have here SGPS, boys, noun singular possessive. Okay, noun plural possessive. S 3D, present, third person singular. ING verb, present participle. ED, DBT, AD past tense. AD or irregular, regular and irregular. PP, past participle. You see, can be regular and irregular. Here ED at the end, so it is suffix, but here infix. So they are what? They are affixes. We didn't say here inflectional suffix, but affix. Why? Because we may have suffix and infix. ERCP, bolder, sooner, nearer, comparative. Or EST, superlative, oldest, soonest, nearest. You see here? Only these are what? Are inflectional affixes. The others are derivational. You see here, they are suffixes and affixes. Are called stems. Okay, the words to which these affixes, suffixes and affixes are attached are called stems. Stems, we call them also root. Okay, we talked about this. The stem includes the base or bases and all derivational affixes. Okay. Thus the stem of playboys is a playboy, and that of beautify is beautify. Okay. Beautified. The inflectional suffixes differ from the derivational suffixes in the following ways. Okay, of course there are few exceptions, but generally there are certain differences between them. Number one, they don't change the part of speech. مو جزء من الكلام. part of speech. هذا يعني هذا تسمية نحوية. بنقول part of speech. يعني part of speech nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, okay, etc. إلى آخره. So they don't change the part of speech. For example, here, dog is what? Noun. When we put S, still noun, no change. Okay, here the same. Here the case, what is a verb? When we put suffix, still verb. Discuss is verb. We put ing, still verb. Here the same. Write as a verb. Wrote, past tense. Here still verb. Here when we say soon, adjective. Sooner, still adjective. Nearest, near, adjective. So they don't change the part of speech. Okay, you see, both adjectives, both verbs. They come last in a word. Generally, they come at the end, but we have in the middle, inside. Okay, they go with all stems of a given part of speech, with all. For example, eat, eats, drink, drinks, dream, dreams, entertains. You see, with all ed. Sometimes we have irregular. Number 4, they don't pile up. Okay, only one ends the word. They close off a word. تقدر تختصروها بهالطريقة. They close off a word. They close off a word. Close. When we put es, we can't add. We can't add. For example, flaky sing. No. Flakes. Closes. Working. We can't say working it. No. Hiring. No. Written it. Okay. They close off a word. They close off a word. They don't pile up. Only one ends the word. We will see with derivational affixes. No. They don't, for example, they don't close off. They change. We will see these differences. Only exception here, we have this exception for this, the plural possessive of the noun as the students worries. Here we have examples. Okay, it's very easy. You have to read these examples, this exercise: swim, swam, ride, rode, drank, pledges, the pledges shirt, the pledges shirts. See, we were discussing. See here, ing, ed, waited, taken. Okay, he never looks. Here is what third person. Derivational suffixes. In addition to a short list of inflectional suffixes, English has a large supply of another kind of suffix called derivational suffixes. These consist of all the suffixes that are not inflectional. You see? All of them, but not inflectional. Okay? Among the characteristics of derivational, these are the characteristics and how they are different from inflectional suffixes or affixes. The words with which derivational suffixes combine is in arbitrary matter. Arbitrary. To make a noun from verb. For example, adorn. We must add meant. No other suffix will do. Adornment. Whereas the verb fail combines only with URE to make a noun failure. Okay? It is arbitrary. Not the same. Arbitrary. Sometimes we put URE to make a noun. Sometimes we put MENT to make a noun. It's arbitrary. This is English. For example, happy, happiness. Friendless. Okay? Girl. Compose. True, truth. Discover, discovery. You see here with these words. Number 2, in many cases, but not all, a derivational suffix changes the part of speech of the word to which it is added. You see, with inflectional suffixes do not change a part. Here they change the part of speech. When they are added, they change. For example, the noun act. What noun? Act is a noun. When we add, for example, IVE, which is suffix, it will become adjective, active. You see? When we add ATE, it will be a verb, activate. So it changes here from noun to verb, from noun to adjective. Although we have not yet taken up the parts of speech, you probably know enough about them to distinguish, for example, verbs, etc. Okay. They change. Breakage. You see? Desire, desirable. Desire is what? Verb. Break is verb. Breakage what? Noun. Desire, desirable is what? When we add ABLE, flexional, شفناه then التسعة? No. And then it's what? It is derivational. Here it's what? Verb, desire. Desirable is what? Adjective. Desire, when we add S, desire, desires. غير, change? No. And then it is, S is what? Inflectional. But able is what? Is derivational. the same here. False, adjective. Falsify, verb. Doubt, noun. Doubtful, what? Adjective. Change. Accept, verb. Acceptance, noun. Real, adjective. Realism, noun. Sorry. Number 3, derivational suffixes usually do not close off a word. We talked about inflectional. We said what? We said that they close off a word. But here what? They don't close off a word. What does it mean? It means that after a derivational suffix, one can sometimes add. We can sometimes add another derivational suffix. Okay? We can add more than one sometimes. And when we want to close off a word, we close it with inflectional suffix. So usually, inflectional suffixes close off our words. Okay. For example, the word fertilize, which ends in a derivational suffix. One can add another, fertilizer. Okay. If we want to close off this, we add s, fertilizers. So we can't add any more. Here we have, for example, here reason. The word reason, we add able. It is what? Derivational. Reasonable. Reasonability. Okay, reasonabilities. So we add s at the end, which is a plural. This is inflectional suffix. Also here we have examples. You can read them. You can go to dictionary. Here, a glance in the dictionary will reveal that many words have relatives, close and distant, and in a grammatical study it is often necessary to examine families of related words. So there are words that are related. To label such families, we employ the word paradigm. Okay, there are two kinds of paradigm: inflectional and derivational. The inflectional will be explained later. The derivational paradigm, what is the definition of derivational paradigm? Is a set of related words. They are related, composed of the same base, the same root, and all derivational affixes that can go with this. For example, man, manly, you see, family. Man, manly, mannish, manful, manhood, mankin, and man, etc. So here, this is what derivational paradigm. Man is what? Base. Okay, and with all derivational, y is what? Derivational. I here NISHFULHOOD. Okay, these are what? These are derivational. Okay, here we have some example. For example, sin, sinful. Okay, sinny, kind, kindly, kindless, live. For example, lively, transport, transportation. Okay, transportation, transporter. Okay, audibility, etc. So we'll finish with this. If you have any question, you can comment and ask. Thank you so much.